right. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the 2-hour track challenge. I am running a little behind today, and I apologize for that. I'm starting about 15 minutes late because I had some work things that I could not avoid. They were unavoidable. How y'all doing today? My stomach's a little upset, which kind of sucks. So there's that. Let's see what the challenge, we don't know yet. There was a joke going around with Jeremy from Red Means Recording that the title of the song would be Inaudible Leg, which I think what was going on is that they were posting SpongeBob images inside of Jeremy's Discord, and Jeremy saw that closed caption thing, and he said, that sounds like a track that Ben would make. And I was like, challenge accepted. The nice thing about a track name like that is it could be just about anything. And feeling sleepy. Yeah, I had a very stressful week last week. So I'm hoping that this week is better for you, and it's been a little better for me. So yeah, I don't really have a particular challenge this time around. It's mostly just going to be whatever comes my way. So I figure we should just get started then. Here we go. 2 hours? 2 hours. We did it. Hey Fen, how are you doing? So I have like zero ideas this time around. So I'm going to try to go with some people said Inaudible Leg might be like a sequel to Future Pants or something. So I'm going to go and see if I can find another pad sound that I used for the first 100 sounds. Actually, this is really nice. This is actually really... I think we might be able to make that work. You might fall asleep while watching. That's okay. If it's stupid a different way, stupid things keep happening, putting watch and charger not plugged in. Oh yeah, that kind of stuff. So the thing with this is that we're going to end up with some chords that don't make a whole lot of sense. So like what we have... Hey, Arcade. So what we have is everything's going to be a minor chord, so it's going to be like... So it creates this really cool... It creates this really cool feeling. I think we can go with that. Let's do like a 75 tempo. Something I'm kind of down with something more simple. I messed that up. I somehow messed up pushing 2 notes because I got distracted setting up the metronome. So let's just go like this. And then once we add some effects and other stuff to this, I think that it'll sound pretty cool. Okay, so I guess the problem we have is that the tempo of this and the tempo of the song is a little bit different, so we're gonna have to even that out. So what is the tempo of this then? 130, so that would be what, 65? Twitch ads, yeah, Twitch ads lately have become really gross. And I'm actually not very pleased with that. Because, yeah, I got an ad that was like a minute and a half long. And it's like, that's kind of redonkulous. I don't really want to spend that much time watching an ad, especially if it's for like a stream where I'm not really sure if I want to stick around. I just kind of want to see what's going on. But it's just like, nope, you got to watch this entire ad before we show you anything. And I get like, no, I don't want to. Okay. So I'm putting this hat on here just to make sure I have the timing right. I'm doing all right, Madam Barry. How are you? Oops. Okay, let's switch this up a little bit, and if we get a good kick, yeah, these aren't the kicks I'm looking for. Oof, 90s Chicago house. Yeah, I think I'm kind of down with that. Just something super chill, and I'm gonna add some effects to this to blur it out a little bit more. But the first thing that I want to do is I want to get a kick on here so I can get some side chaining going. And that'll help solidify the rhythm a lot more, because the sample that I'm pulling here has like some side chaining on it, and it's kind of messing with my steez. So I'm trying to figure out a good kick to put on that. These are all too bassy. Commissions. I'm super glad, and maybe this isn't the right venue to talk about it, but I'm super glad that you raised your rates a little bit. I think that it's really valuable to realize as an artist when you should raise your rates, and when you feel like you're worth raising your rates. It's hard to do. It's really hard to do, but I think that it's really valuable to have that awareness. To be like, you know, I've progressed as an artist to a point where I need to, you know, treat myself better for that kind of stuff. Yeah, I'm bad at valuing my work too. 808 kicks aren't what I'm looking for. I'm looking for like a house kick. So let's go into my Vengeance sample pack. Yeah, the quality stuff, you know, that is on every song ever. Oh, that's a bass. I don't want a bass. I want a kick. Too hard. Let's try this one. I have no problem with Vengeance. I just know that everybody uses it, so it's a sound that a lot of people can kind of pick out. Oh, I honestly can't remember. I kind of mushed them all together because I didn't want to think about it. I can look in just a second. Drum rack. I just want to see if this actually works. Yeah, Madam Barry, and that's my problem too, where if I get a repeat customer, I don't want to feel like I'm screwing them over, but at the same time, So let's see. I have Vengeance, House Volume 1, House Volume 2, Effects, Electro Essentials, which might be where I get my good kick. I grabbed all these a long, long time ago. Yeah, I just want something simple. That's really loud, though. Yeah, and I mean, you will get people like that. And one thing that I did is I offered them like a grandfathered rate for a little bit, where I was like, you know, I'm going to raise my rates, and I'll give you like a discount for a little bit, but you know, after 2 or 3 weeks or whatever. That's making it too complex. There we go. You think you can? Is that a question for somebody in particular? Something short. I kind of want to raise this. Yes, Arcade it is. Really what I should do is I should create a click track down here and do that. Is it just a beat or with vocals? Right now it's just a beat. I mean, I started this 10 minutes ago, so... Let's do the click track. I don't do the click track often enough. But it's not hard. You just gotta do it. Oops. Yeah. I'm just getting going on this. So really, the click track can be anything. I can have this as an analog, really, and just have it just be super loud. But then I have to set this to sends only, I think. And then I can use that instead of this, so I can go click. Yeah. Although it's not going down as fast as I thought it would. Just a second. I haven't messed with this as much as I should. There we go. I had my release wrong. No bots? No, I don't have bots on here. I've been live for 13 minutes. This is a 2-hour track challenge. I started working at 2 hours, so a little bit of math. I honestly don't like a lot of bots. They tend to increase spam, and I'd rather have the chat room available for chatting. There's strong frequency. Yeah. I don't know. I hate saying I'm old school because I'm not. All right, I was going to actually put some effects on this because right now it's just like raw sample. So really, there's only a couple effects that I want to do on this, and primarily it's reverb to help blur the sound a little bit. Maybe a little bit of chorus, but I don't think I really want to do a ton of chorus on this. It's a really bright sound. I like it a lot. You have to line the MIDI keys to your kick. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just kind of throwing stuff together right now. I mean, that's one of the things, one of the downsides of the 2-hour track challenge framework is that sometimes you don't get to invest as much time as you want into sound design. But you are correct that I really should tune the kicks. The problem with doing a click track is you have to fiddle around with stuff like this, but honestly, it's not that big of a deal. This snare could use another layer. So let's find a good snare. This is actually a kick that I just I just high passed, but I liked the sound, especially the pre-delay of the reverb that was on it. So let's find a good snare sound. I kind of want to try going with an acoustic snare, but I also kind of want to do something like weird on it and just like grab something from the Get Wood pack and see if I can layer. Get something like that on there. I think would be pretty cool, just for some more organic sounds. Where's the other really big one? There it is. I don't think this one will work. It has too much tonality. That actually works pretty well. Let's just run that whole chain through a saturator to kind of glue it together a little bit more. And it also, God, I need to learn how to do saturators better. I kind of just futz around with this until it sounds good. Having this as kind of a tonal layer to that works really well, actually. Cool. So now what do we do? We've got kind of a basic beat. I mean, it's a really basic beat, but honestly, music like this doesn't need a super in-depth rhythm. It just needs something to keep things moving along. See if there's anything else that I should add percussion-wise before I move on. Excuse me. Let's see. Where am I looking for? Percussion instruments. Nah, Nothing in here really strikes my fancy. At least not yet. I mean, something like like a open hat might work really well. But I also don't want to overburden the percussion with a bunch of garbage that doesn't really need. Yeah, none of this stuff really works. I mean, maybe something like this, if we shorten it way up, so it's just like... it's not really... It's not really what I'm looking for. Yeah, that's the poops. I can also do some velocity work on this so it sounds a little bit more organic. There we go. That makes it feel a little bit more like it's skipping. There's also a Somatics pack that's, where is it? Is it in Transients? I need to rearrange my stuff. Where I went to Home Depot and just banged on a bunch of stuff. Which is probably one of the sample packs I'm going to do at some point, is just like go into a retail store or something and then just bang on things. Okay, so that'll be good once I rearrange the start point. Get a little bit more juice in here. Too much. Too loud anyway. Should we just skip the kick there, or should we leave it in? I think we should probably leave it in. I like the idea of creating like imbalance is the wrong word. Like asymmetry. Cool. So I think we need something real simple, just in the highs. And my go-to for that is usually just like a sine wave with a bunch of reverb on it. And that works well for me in the past. Not anything fancy, but again, like I feel like this song is mostly just worried about the groove more than the actual... more than the actual thing, or more than the actual like melodic, you know, making something deep and complex. You just want something that's cool and fun to listen to. It's interesting that I thought the vibrato stuck around even on the release of the note. kind of disappointing. Something simple. It'd be better if I just put that in manually. The velocities are all over the place. Okay, listening to that snare more, I feel like it's getting a little... It punches a little too much, so let's... Let's take its teeth out a little bit. I think that helps. Okay. So I mean, eventually we're going to work on an arrangement. We still need, I guess we have the name of the song just from Jeremy's Discord. So we can roll with that. Even though it makes no sense, if anybody has thoughts on how to integrate the title Inaudible Leg into an actual song, I would love to hear it, and I fully endorse any suggestions that you might have on that front. In the meantime, I'm going to drop a massive thing on here and see if I can get some... get something going with like a simple ARP. So give me a moment while I... There we go. Kind of like that better, though. Let's make that sound good now. Exactly. It's just a dumb joke from Jeremy's channel, so it's not like... It's not like it has to be that way, but I think it would be fun to try to roll with it and see if I could come up with something. Oof, that's a lot of reverb. Yeah. We were making that joke on our Discord. I don't know if the delays really work. At least not in this context. So I think what I'm going to do with this song is I'm going to just build a bunch of layers on here, and then we can essentially just turn it into Filter House, and we can just bring things in, take them out, and then work on some transitions between those. Yeah, so I think that's the right way to go with this. I don't know. Yeah, and that was kind of the intent, where the filter of the filter of the delay is high enough so it doesn't really catch anything down here, but it catches all the stuff up here, and that was kind of the intent of that, having that. So yeah, I'm glad that kind of worked out as expected. Oh, way too low. I think we can work with this. That's kind of a fun sound. Turn off legato. Why is that not working? Oh, because the attack is so low on this, it's probably messing up everything else. It's a little too long of an attack. It makes it sound a little drunk. Yeah. One thing I like to do with leads is like set the delay to 5 or 6, so it's a little offset from the normal grid for delays, so it feels like it's special. It's more special. The other thing we can do. Hell yeah. So we can like get some other stuff going on here just for some variety. Keep things a little bit more interesting. I'm gonna actually leave the click track the same, just because I think that it would be a little too much to power through all that. And that's really the one reason why I don't like using a click track, is because all of a sudden now I have to manage a kick and a click and all of this other stuff, and it's just kind of a pain. But I understand the value in it. so the delay is a little much. But the instrument is coming together, and I guess that's the important part. Really am a fan of those drums, though. Okay, how about we switch this for wavetable? That definitely gives it a little bit more of a feel. Can I? The pulse width thing is neat, but too much. It's a little too nasally. That's cool, but that's also really that's pretty. Desert Stars. Yeah, Fen. I agree. And I could, I mean, I can do that. I can set up like a gain reduction thing to listen to something else. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. A little bit, yeah. And the synth has to be that high up because the mids and the lows are like already full. So honestly, if we keep this and we just kind of work on these layers and then we can like add more stuff, I think we could have a pretty cool song with just like this. So if we wanted to do a very, very basic arrangement of this. Let's see, arrangement. Nope. Loop, and then do it. There we go. No, you can just go like that. So, I mean... there you go, Arcade. We solved it. We solved it. Okay, so what we can do is we can start adding some like effects and stuff. Thinking like a simple pad. Do I have just like a simple pad sample that I can... That's a notepad sample, not an actual pad. I'm thinking that I can... First of all, I have to tune this. I don't know if this is going to work. One thing I was thinking of is taking this and running the auto pan starter through it. So, like... Oops. That's not how math works. Oh my god. Let's find another sample. That one seems to be giving me problems. Because I just want something like breathy, and I like the idea of having it just kind of like stutter in. Pad. That sample sounds really familiar. Where have I heard it before? Must be from some ambient album. I'm actually going to use this instead. I think I can make this work because this is less tonal. I can warp it, and I can give it like a pitch shift, but it's not really pitched anyway. I don't know if this is going to work. I should get that on a t-shirt. I don't know if this is going to work. That's pretty much exactly what I wanted. Something to kind of keep things moving, but not really add a lot of tonal stuff to it. Yep. We could actually do some funky panning on this too. Cool. Let's get a crash symbol in there. Drum kit, salamander. Salamander has some good crashes. I am gonna auto filter the lows a little bit. and back off the volume. Add some delay and reverb. Yeah, and so we have the lead. And we can kind of continue on with the song. And we can like iterate on this a little bit. Just go like just kind of do some stutter stuff because stuttering is fun. Kind of got low, as you mentioned, auto filtering the lows. We got to get rid of the lows, everybody. Okay, so I can... Why did I turn this into a... Oh, okay, because I'm selecting all of it. Blorp. I want to make this a little bit more interesting before I worry about the rest of it. Okay, so we can let's iterate on this. Yeah, see the problem with this is that like changing the actual notes is going to be a problem. Because everything kind of gets in its own little everything gets in its own little groove. Crap. So really it's more of a rhythmic thing that we have to mess with more than a tonal thing, and that's okay. Unless you don't know what rhythm is or how it works. Like me. Which isn't true, but... Nah, that's gonna suck. Yep. Where'd you get the original chord? It is from a sample that I grabbed. Good luck, Toxic. This is a sample from a song. What I did was back on the 100th episode of the 2 Hour Track Challenge, I went and I made pad sounds, and I made a bunch of sounds from all the other songs. And that one's actually Future Pants right there. That's the one I used for Future Pants, which is a really good sound. But the one I used was from 6 Degrees of Light. So I have all of these, and I've used them before, but I figured that it would be fun to kind of revisit this idea. Yep, and we could bring in like a ride cymbal or something here too, something to. No, that's not what I'm looking for. Yeah, that's actually a really good call. And I want an open hat as well. Oops. We don't have a name for... we do have a name for this. What are we talking about? ...2018. I can't believe I haven't saved this yet. Yeah. He's doing a good job looking like a watermelon today. Take care, Toxic. Thanks for all the good ideas. Yeah, there we go. It's not the right sample. It's also not loud enough, but we'll get there. We'll get there. I don't like that this loop is so large now. Wow, I can't talk. Okay, so we can put a little bit of auto pan on the ride, which will give it a little bit more space. And I like the idea. It's like what was it? It's like a one-legged man at an ass-kicking contest. What's that from? What is that from? Oh, that's gonna bother me. What's that from? Whoops. About as useful as a one-legged man in an ass-kicking contest. What's that from? It's from something. I mean, Urban Dictionary doesn't really... I know it's from something. God damn it. Whatever. I'll find it later. Hey, Trum, how you doing? This also doesn't have a bass yet. Oh, nice. That stuff's important. Yep. It rings too much on the highs now. Yeah, I guess it fits down there. Could do some like the crazy filter house stuff. Live 10 is pretty great. I like it a lot. It takes a little while to get used to. It's not like, for me, it wasn't just like a super clean transition, but once I figured it out, it was really worth it. Yeah. Poly. There we go. I want this monophonic. There we go. Okay. It is an expensive investment. I will agree with you there as well. Okay, how about we go like this and then just kind of make it bounce back and forth twice before going back to what it normally did. What it normally do. There we go. The one major thing with Live 10 that took me a very long time to get used to is switching between automation layer and regular layer. Like, you can't edit the automation right now. Like here, but you can edit in here, but then you're limited with other things. So this toggle, it becomes your best friend once you learn it. But until then, it's your worst enemy. Oops. Glad you like it, Metro. Okay, so we can go like this. I kind of like this better, where it goes down and then back up and then down and then back up. It goes all the way up, like right there. Okay, so let's iterate on this stuff again. Let's add the bass. I think adding a bass would be a good addition for like 2 minutes in. Maybe even going like that. Yeah, I've never really jumped into Khan Academy, but I know that online learning has gotten a lot better over the past couple of years. That's for dang sure. Back in my day, it was not great. That's really all I have to say about that. It wasn't as good as it is now. That's for sure. That's a farty bass. I kind of like having the bass real simple though, just kind of like a pluck bass almost. It's loud though. I think that's too much drive. Think that'll work. I need to make this pluckier. It's not what I'm looking for. There we go. Yeah, so let's iterate. I say that a lot. I should put that on a poster. Let's iterate. Ah, butts. This needs to get joined. what should we do with this song? It's still kind of like it's good. Like I like where it's going. Oh yeah. I can make space for that. This also needs a bit of a ping pong delay, I think. It gives it a little bit more space. I think I overuse ping pong delay, but part of me doesn't care. The other thing I can do, and this is a dangerous move, but I can get the guitar in here and play guitar very poorly. Ooh, that's really loud. I don't want it that loud. I'm not that good. Yeah. So even something like that might be kind of cool. Okay, where the hell am I? Yeah, I don't know. You've been missing out. I've been actually doing a lot of guitar on another song I've been working on stream. It's not the right effects though. Yeah, I've been working on a song that I really dig. Kind of turns it into a synth. It's a little too much, I guess. The problem is that I don't have a really great setup for playing guitar because my headphones keep banging into my there we go, Shadow. Yeah, that might be, I mean, it doesn't have to be crazy. But I like the idea of having some like crazy fuzz in the background. I call it the 2-hour track challenge because calling it the make a song in 2 hour with a 2-hour time limit is too long. So actually turned out pretty cool. And then we have the bass in there. Yeah, man. I started this song 1 hour and 10 minutes ago. We doing well this time. I'm pretty pleased with this. Yeah, we should bring the hats in there. Could also push another let's see, digital words. That's better. It was getting a little muddy with the reverb and the delay and everything else going on there, so I'm working to like let this still exist, but also have some fun stuff that goes with it. I kind of also like the idea of slowly adding more layers to the piano as the song goes on. Okay, let's redo this lead because this is just a copy paste. Can we get a little vibrato on this? Where's that pitch? There it is. Oh god, that's gonna suck. Okay, so what I need to do to add vibrato to this is I need to set an envelope to the amount. And then set LFO2 to the pitch. Oh, that's just 20 seconds. That's not going to work. It's a little bit too much. Fun stuff. So let's see, why isn't this working? We have envelope 2 going to LFO2 amount. I thought that this would update in real time, but maybe it doesn't. Okay, it seems to be working. LFOs on everything. I agree. I just want it to like be a touch of vibrato. It goes so nuts. Let's change the amount down. Yeah, maybe it sounds good in the context of the song. Hey, how are you doing, Mary? Mary go music. There we go. I read the whole word. Took 3 times. Yeah, wavetable's fun. I'm still kind of learning it, but it's a good time. Okay, so let's re-record this because this is just a copy and paste. That up. Kind of screwed some of that up because I can't count to 4, but that's okay. I know pizza, right? It feels a little weak in the high end, and I don't know if that's because I have this down. Let's see. I did start a little late, yeah. I started about 15-20 minutes late. We had a meeting at work that lasted a little longer than I expected. I really want to have this offbeat, but I think it sounds kind of junky. Well, maybe if you start it like that. Or was it what I wanted to do the whole time? And you guys just didn't know. Gotta get those funky notes in there. Something about that. Something about it. I think the maybe the sustain needs to be a little higher. Maybe it's running into volume issues for me is the thing. It's like I want it to have more volume, but I also want it to be less piercing. So it's kind of a balancing act right now. Wanted to, could I not have the rate of that affect the other thing? So if I have LFO on rate, kind of have it go all over the place. There we go. That's better. Okay. So what do we need now? We need like a breakdown or something, I guess. Which would be kind of fun to do. Oops, that's the wrong key. Why would I go into that view? So we can have like a breakdown and a build-up. I think that would be fun. I still need to add those toms and stuff too. Dang it. I should have just added a new automation instead of trying to futz around with this. Like that, delete. There. can't have resonance in the lower frequencies. There we go. More shitty guitar. Yeah, okay. Lower this down. Come on. It's something. It's, again, this is all like layering. Stupid headphones hit the thing. I did it again, didn't I? I'm so dumb at that. Let's try that again. It's back here anyway. So, hey, Carbonic. Did what again? My headphones keep hitting the guitar strings. Because I'm bad at guitaring. I did. I'm trying to play guitar more. Because I really like playing guitar and I want to get better at it. So I'm going to force myself to do it more often. Fuzz is the best effect. I want to get a fuzz pedal. I think you already have. Oops. No, I removed one too many there. Oops. But yeah, if I get one, it would be a budget one. Because I'm cheap. That is off. Because I started at the wrong time. Again, like this is just for texture more than anything else. Oh my God, come on. Come on, work with me. There we go. Okay, and then we can just turn this filter off here. Burp. And then we can just go back to being happy and jamming out. I did not know. I probably should have. That's another thing that I need to learn. This is my preset template that I use for basically everything. So yeah, I name all this stuff, but this is all named when I load the thing up. I've had that for a really long time, which is fine. It's okay if you don't notice these things. Oh, the actual MIDI. Some of the MIDI is automatically named when I start it up. It's okay. We all do in this crazy workaday world. Oh my God, Ableton. There we go. Let's go like that. Let dry wet. Take care, Arcade. Thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate it. Okay, so what I need to do is I need kind of a big build up here. Yeah, thanks. I stole it from another one of my songs. Cruds. That's supposed to be like that, and it's supposed to be like this. Farted it all up. There we go. This one is from, where is it? I talked about it a little bit ago. 6 Degrees of Light. It's like the ending chord from the... It's from the ending chord of the song. It's a really cool chord. Yeah, Carbonic, that's a super cool idea. You should do that for the Nassau Elmo next month. It's actually a really good idea. I won't steal it, though. Because otherwise I might. Nah. I like that, though. That sounds like a lot of fun. A recursive lo-fi hip-hop. Oh my God, that sounds so cool. Oh, now I want to do that. I want to do that. I don't want to do this anymore. Where are all my samples at? There we go. I thought I had like a bunch of like risers and lift. There we go, multi-packs. I just want like simple risers though. These are so loud. kind of like that one. If we can like take this and stretch it out over a bunch of time. We should probably do this to texture. Ugh. No, we shouldn't. It sounds like crap. Oh man. Open strings of a guitar and reverse it. Or I could oh my god. Get out of here. Why do I even have a guitar strap on this thing? I never wrap it around my back. Oh my god! Eat Drunker. Thank you so much for the follow. Ugh. I'm gonna punch myself in the face just for you. Get this crap out of here. There we go. Thank you so much for the follow, Lee. Let me give you a little bit. The piano. Cat licking time. Oh yeah, it is. Thanks for the follow, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, even just doing... What was I playing before, just to see? Even something simple like that would work as a good riser. So let's just go like that. Yeah, I'm going to make it a little bit longer, though. I didn't strum it hard enough. Let's just go like this. Also helps if I hit all the strings. Yeah, okay. Nope, clipped it. Nope, now I just suck. There we go. I'll use a pick if I want to. I don't have one around. Which is weird, I thought I had one around. I've tried using a coin before. It definitely does not work. At least it doesn't work for me. But, you know, I'm not a professional like others. So... That's pretty funny. Okay. Okay, I do want to get a noise channel, like a noise riser in here as well, but I'll just do the cheap way of. I'll just do this the cheap way. Because I'm a cheap Ben. Have a long attack, have a linear. I guess the cheap way is just using my dumb face. Yep, I'm just going to use my dumb face. Way easier. Yep, million times easier. Time 17 minutes. All right, we doing good. So like I said, I want to kind of iterate on this piano every time it comes in. So let's add like a little bit more to it. That happy accidents. There we go. So yeah, we'll have this, and we'll kind of figure out a way to make this a little bit more interesting as we move on. But you know, it's a thing. But yeah. Double the bass stabs 1 octave down. Oh, get like a sub bass thing going on? That's not a bad idea. I worry that it kind of blows out the saturator a little bit, so I might the fat bass, yeah. I might double it this way. That way I'm not screwing around with the saturator as much. And I can also then use this to control. Thank you. I'll just go like this too. Use this to turn it more into a sub bass than anything else, so I can get rid of some of this other stuff, and I can just make it kind of a smooth bass. I've been watching Adventure Time, and I really wanted to say smooth. I don't know if I like that show yet. It's really hard for me to. Dude, you should make that album, because if you don't, I will. Oh, yeah, this needs something. There's some weird ass harmonics going on. I don't know if this really works as a sub bass. If I make it a sine wave, it's just not strong enough to punch through. I guess it does. Whoa, geez. I guess it does punch through on my speakers. My headphones don't always have the best bass response. Yeah, it does. You are correct. Go to 0, please. So, like, I guess 1.5 is the lowest you go. There it is. It's just a little... It's like still distorted. Yeah, a little bit. The thing is, I have 13 minutes left, and or 11 minutes left, and I want to finish the song before I do anything else. Oh, no, dude. I like the ideas. I think your ideas are awesome. I just want to make sure that the song's done, you know? Because right now this section is a little empty. Oops. No. Maybe. I know. This doesn't feel like the song for that, though. together with the release on the pad. Yeah, I like that idea. I like doing some more automation with this stuff, but yeah, I just need to finish arranging the rest of the song, and then I can tinker with that stuff. I just want to make sure that the song's done first. There's that. And just kind of fade everything out, really. That one goes away. And then this one should just be the kick. So let's just dump all that. So and then we can do a auto filter on this to kind of drop everything out. Sure. Actually, we can go like this. There should be some low frequencies that come in. Okay. Get rid of all this jank. Okay, and then we just have this part, and I kind of want to just have this fade away with reverb. So we can take this and we can slowly start increasing the reverb and the dry wet. Edited this at all. I mean, it's not the best ending in the world, but it definitely does the job. And I got 5 minutes left to work on kind of the breakdown. So let's listen to that from here. Let's listen to it while we be productive. Stutter. Don't need that here. Okay. Thank you. So what were you talking about? Cut off with the release of the pad also does a nice job. So are you talking about like raising the release here? So there's less of a gap. Yeah, and that's kind of what I wanted. I like that kind of dissolved stuff. Okay, and then with this section right here, we can bring this back in. Oops. What the heck? What did I get myself into here? Why is that the start? It's weird. Cool. I feel like we need like one more thing, but I'm not really sure what we can add. I do kind of want to tone down some of the fuzz on this. Not a lot, but just some of the high-end like gobbledygook I think would be... Let's just do something real quick here. Let's see if we can pull this off in 2 minutes. 1 minute. Just add like another rhythmic element to this, I think will help quite a bit. Might go a couple seconds over, but I want everybody to hear the sweet alarm that I made because it's the best. I lied, we're done. Alarm, beep, beep, alarm, alarm. Okay, we got like another minute or so. Triple kick first bar after the break. Oh, yeah. So you're talking about like right here? Or something more like... kind of like skipping that other one then, so it just doesn't get as aggressive. Cheating. Oh, no. Cheating at my own challenge that I made up. That has like no the thing is, I would rather make a good song than a bad song, and I would rather have a finished song. So I'm okay spending an extra couple minutes, especially since I started late. This actually turned out really good. about the On My Mind one that took a lot longer than 2 hours? You know, you give me shit about that one, but there have been 2-hour track challenges where I've finished in like an hour and 15 minutes. So, you know, it goes both ways. All right, we're done now. Let's listen to this full thing all the way through. There, now we're done. Wait, now we're done. Okay, for reals. Cool. This has been Inaudible Leg. I'm actually pretty stoked about this one. The 2 hours on average challenge. You see, that just also doesn't really roll off the tongue the same way as the 2-hour track challenge. The 2-hour track challenge, except sometimes we go over or under. An hour 30. Maybe it was an hour 30. I think, if I remember correctly, the for every door it closes, or every door that closes, was one that we finished early. Yeah, exactly, and that's the one I was thinking where we finished so early I basically made another song afterwards. That was a good one. This is gonna sound like hot butts for like half a second, and I apologize. Reduce the... This one's already down by 1. Are you talking about this one? No. No, I'm not a fan. I get that. I get that some people might like that, but I kind of like the way it is. It was being too short. It was actually starting to affect the tone of the pluck, because it was short and super cut off. I appreciate all your suggestions though, Lee. You've done a good job. Yeah, ride cymbals are my jam. I love using them. Everybody's had really good suggestions today. I like that triple kick at the beginning. That's really nice. This is a good one. For a completely incomprehensible track title that was given to me, I think this one turned out pretty good. Cool, Silence is still streaming. I'm gonna bounce you guys over to Shaping the Silence after I watch an ad about football on Twitch. Thank God. Jesus Christ. I'll let that play. So, guys, thank you so much for hanging out today. This was a hell of a lot of fun. Please don't go nowhere because Shaping the Silence is doing, I think, like a community collaboration thing. And I've been wanting to check out and see exactly what he's up to. So, yeah, please don't go nowhere. This ad is still going on. What the heck? Yeah, so this dude, he might be doing some like listener review stuff too. So I'm going to send you guys over there. But first, if you wanted to get in touch with me outside of this stream, you can hit me up on Twitch, Twitter, Patreon, and YouTube at Ben_Burns. That's BURNES. If you wanted to download this song and the 150 plus other 2-hour track challenges out there, I do have a Patreon, which I mentioned, which is Ben_Burns. And for $1 a month, you get access to all those. And you help out this studio so we can do more cool things in the future. Also, we do have a community 2-hour track challenge coming up on the Discord at the start of next month. If you like making music, at all, I highly suggest going over to the Discord and checking that out because it's a super hell of a lot of fun. This is volume 4 of the 2-hour album challenge, and we had like 30 participants last time, and I really want to crack that number again because it was a lot of fun. So I'm going to send you guys over to Silence, and yeah, that's really all I had. I hope you all have a good rest of the night. It was a ton of fun hanging out with you, and that's all I got. I'm going to play a little piano while the raid triggers over, and I'll see you guys later. Take care.